Welcome back to English 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Advanced. Hello and welcome back to the program. Advanced class number 133. This is for you, the advanced listener. You're supposed to have the highest level, right? So you understand everything I'm saying, right? Yeah? No problem? Good. I hope so. All right, so I'm going to try to challenge you today. But as always, we'll start with a little review of yesterday and yesterday's material. We were talking about the importance of the use of prepositions. And it's interesting. We have a book, a phrasal verb book here. A collection of phrasal verb books. I used to teach in the Vaughan Master, and one of my colleagues named Mickey Leonard, he wrote, he has a collection of phrasal verb books. One of them is for sale already. The other ones are coming out within the next few months. And Mickey's book is very interesting because it focuses on the phrasal verbs according to preposition. So unlike other books that say to take a verb such as turn and say turn up, turn down, turn on, turn off, Mickey's book focuses on the preposition and says what common characteristics can we assess, or what common characteristics exist with certain prepositions and when we put them after different verbs, and he groups them into categories. And I think it's an interesting way to think about phrasal verbs and to improve with them. So the first book is called Phrasal Verbs Up and Down because it focuses on, well, up and down, obviously. So similarly, what we're looking at here, we have a few different verbs, shout, throw, and laugh, and the prepositions at and to. Well, we also have laugh, laugh with, and laugh at. But with shout and throw, we have shout at and shout to, and throw at and throw to. So in the case of to, if we're saying to shout to someone or to throw to someone, that person is let's say the destination, the recipient. So we're not angry with this person. We're trying to, in the case of shout, convey a message. Convey, transmitir. We don't say transmit. We say to convey, transmitir un mensaje, to convey a message. So I'm shouting to you because there's traffic on the street, and you're on the other side. Imagine you're on Gran Via here in Madrid. You're on one side, and imagine I'm on one side and Fitz is on the other, and I say, "Hey, Fitz, hey, over here. Over here." I'm trying to get his attention. I'm shouting to him. I'm not shouting at him. You shout at someone if you're angry at them. Don't do that again. Okay? I'm shouting at him if I'm angry. But when I'm trying to get his attention, I shout to him. Okay? Now, it's the same with the verb to throw. If I throw something at someone, then I'm trying to hit them. But if I throw something to someone, then I'm trying to deliver it by throwing. Okay? So imagine, I think the example I gave yesterday, I was leaning out the window, and I imagine my friend is below and he needs his car keys. I say, "You forgot your car." I shout to him. First I shout to him, "You forgot your car keys." And he says, "Throw them to me." Don't throw them at me, throw them to me. I need to receive them. So please throw them to me. Throw the car keys to me so that I can receive them. Okay? Throw them to me. Now, if you throw them at him, you're going to hit him. Don't throw them at him. It could be dangerous. Right? Don't throw rocks. My mother, when I was little, told me, "Kyle, don't throw rocks at anyone. Don't throw rocks at anyone. Don't throw rocks at anyone's house. Don't throw rocks at anything." And I said, "I'm not throwing it at him. I'm throwing it to him." She said, "No, that's no good, Kyle. Don't throw rocks. Don't throw rocks at all," she told me. I was allowed to play catch with my baseball. Of course, I had a baseball, and I would throw the ball to my friend, and my friend would throw it back to me. We would throw the ball back and forth to each other. So here, when we say to play catch, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, to play catch with a baseball, with a football, an American football. We did that a lot as well when I was young. We played catch with a football. And so we would throw the ball to each other, not at each other, right? If you throw a ball at someone, you're trying to hit them with it. And that wasn't the goal at all. Now, similarly, we have to laugh at someone. Oh, we're laughing at someone and he doesn't find it funny at all, he or she. If they do something that we think is funny, but maybe they get hurt. If he falls down the stairs. One day I fell down the stairs when I was 8 years old, and my brother laughed at me. He said, "Ha ha, look at Kyle. He fell down the stairs." He laughed at me. And I said, "Stop laughing at me. It's not funny." He was laughing at me. He wasn't laughing with me. So to laugh with someone means that you're together. You're together and you're laughing at something else, a funny joke, for example. I would rather laugh with my friends than laugh at them or have them laugh at me, right? So to shout at and shout to, throw at and throw to, laugh at and laugh with. Okay, to cost an arm and a leg. We talked about this yesterday, to cost an arm and a leg. Some cars just cost an arm and a leg. I can't afford a Rolls Royce. It costs an arm and a leg. Don't you know how much a Rolls Royce costs? It costs an arm and a leg. I can't afford that. Yeah. An arm and a leg. Yeah. That's what we say for something that's very expensive. We can say it costs an arm and a leg. You say un ojo de la cara, right? It costs an eye of the face. But we don't say that. We say it costs an arm and a leg, right? That's what we say in English. Yeah. So if something costs an arm and a leg, I'm not going to buy it. It's too expensive. It costs an arm and a leg. I can't afford that. Okay. I can't afford things. I have a good job. I'm happy with my job. But I can't afford things that cost an arm and a leg. Okay. So to cost an arm and a leg. But this wasn't even our expression. This was the last grammar point in class 132. So now let's move on and take a look at our expression of the day.
Expression of the day.
Yes, that's right. Expression of the day. It is time for the expression of the day, which is in a flash. In a flash. Very quickly. When a flash, for example, a flash of light, when the light appears very quickly and then disappears, we call that a flash. In a flash. So a flash typically comes and goes very quickly. So when something happens in a flash, it means it happens very quickly, in a flash. He came in and he left in a flash. I didn't even have time to talk to him. He was just in the office. He came in and he was gone in a flash. I was trying to talk to him, but I didn't have time because he left in a flash. In a flash. F-L-A-S-H, a flash. So to do something in a flash, you can say, I'll be back in a flash. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be back in a flash. I'll be right back. I'll be back in a flash, we can say. So it means very quickly. Our expression of the day, in a flash. Okay, now as we move into the new content here, class number 133, we see some structures using the word that. It's important that. Es importante que. It's important that. Es necesario que. It's necessary that. Es crucial que. It's crucial that. Es esencial que. It's essential that. Es vital que. It's vital that. So, imagine if I tell you someone has to do something, you can say, well, it's vital that they do it. Okay? So, for example, she has to do exercises every day. You could say, it's important or it's necessary that she do exercises every day. So here we're using the infinitive. It's essential that she do exercises every day. It's necessary that she do exercises every day. It's necessary. It's essential that she, infinitive, do exercises every day. They have to win this game. It's essential that they win this game. You could say, it's necessary that they win this game. It's crucial that they win this game. Because if they don't win this game, they're eliminated. Yeah. So, she has to do her homework. What can you say? She has to do her homework. It's essential that she do her homework. It's vital, very strong, vital, that she do her homework. Yeah. Okay. So is it crucial that they study? Is it crucial that my students study? Yes, Kyle, it's crucial that they study. Is it crucial that you study at home? Yes, it's crucial that I study, Kyle. It's important. It's very important. It's necessary. If you want to learn, you have to study, right? You have to listen. You have to study. If you want to learn, it's crucial that you study. If you want to learn, it's essential that you read at home as well. It's essential that you read out loud. It helps tremendously, at least, to read out loud, en voz alta. I talk about this all the time. The importance of reading out loud. I believe it's vital that you read out loud. It's essential that you expose yourself to the language, especially at this level. You're at the advanced level. You can understand things. So it's good to use the internet, read the news online, watch movies in English because you can. Not because you're studying, but because you can. And that's a wonderful experience. It's wonderful when you reach that point with your English that you can read the news on the internet in English because you want to, because you're interested in the news. And, well, it's in English, but that's not a problem. And that's a wonderful, it's wonderful when you reach that level. That's a wonderful feeling. It really is. So, but it's crucial that you expose yourself to English as much as possible. It's essential that you expose yourself to English as much as possible. Okay, so now let's move on to the next point. We have a translation list to do, but first, our vocabulary of the day.
Vocabulary of the day.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the vocabulary of the day, our 5 words of vocabulary. The first word, venidero. Venidero. We say upcoming. Upcoming. The upcoming movie. Let's see what upcoming movies there are. There are some great movies upcoming. Disgustado. Upset. Upset. Oh, he's very upset. Volcán. Volcán. We say volcano. 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 Ola de calor. Just like Spanish, we say heat wave. Yeah, in Madrid in the summertime when we get a heat wave, oof, it's unbearable. I can't handle it. Paisaje. Paisaje is scenery. Beautiful scenery. Wow, wonderful, beautiful scenery. Excellent, excellent. All right, now we've seen our 5 words of vocabulary. We have one thing left to do. You know what it is.
Translation.
That's right, friends. It is time for our translation list. Today, translation list number 45. Are you ready? Puedes elegir entre muchas ofertas de trabajo. You can choose among many job offers. Entre muchas, among, we can say. You can choose among many. Not between, but among, because it's many. You can choose between these two, or you can choose among many job offers. Okay? Number 2. Ahora ni siquiera leen mi curriculum. Now, they don't even read my CV. My CV, mi curriculum. Now, they don't even read my CV. Number 3. No debiste decir eso. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have, linking the sounds. You shouldn't have said that. Number 3. Tienes la risa más contagiosa que jamás he oído. You have the most contagious laugh I've ever heard. Ever. We can't say never here. That I've ever heard. You have the most contagious laugh I've ever heard. All right, number 5. Una vez que empiezo a reír, no puedo parar. Once I start laughing, I can't stop. Once I start laughing, I can't stop. Number 6. Puedo manejar el teléfono con relativa facilidad. I can handle the telephone with relative ease. With relative ease. Facilidad. Ease. E-A-S-E. Ease. I can handle the telephone with relative ease. Number 7. Él tiende a perder los estribos. He tends to lose his temper. He tends to lose his temper. All right. Very good. Now we have done 7. I hope you did all right. Lucky number 7. I hope you got all 7 out of 7, or did them fairly well. But we'll review these tomorrow. We'll go through all of the sentences tomorrow here in translation list number 45. We'll review today's content and so much more. I do hope you'll join me. Same time, same place. My name is Kyle. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.